fight say you?
About 5 minutes.
I raise my children up to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you, but I just wanna fall on you, to show the devils you ain't nothing to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit.
Yeah. Go ahead. Come on, West. Go ahead. Go ahead. Rockin' this shit. Yeah. Go ahead. Look, I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Man, this shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't.
Back row.
Than the ice pick on you rappers' necks, and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see, most of them scared to witness. Go on, close your eyes, plus one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll poly grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences, 23 and 1 out. Praying at that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Going on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the swerve in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the swerve in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Sani, my wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on the face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Taha Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. It can't, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on
You ain't no Israelite, bitch, you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK, too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All they niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the starter and I show her. She could never get a piece holding. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bitch muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Bass up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commanding to get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I was stalking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy? Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage.
Make sure the cameras fit.
That's too up.
Shalom, Israel. This is the ISUPK started 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Command Junior Yohana. We were established in 1969, and we teach Black, Hispanics, Native Indians our culture, our heritage. And today, this is Friday night's Lashawan Qadash class, so I'm going to teach us our history. Not history, our language. So this is the Lashawan Qadash, is what it's called. That's the Lashawan Qadash in the actual language, Lashawan Qadash, the connectors. Salaki, Qadash. Those are connectors. La, Sha, Wan, the upper connector connects to a U, the Y, and the Na, making the Wan sound to eliminate the Na at the end. the quad by itself and the dot and the shot together with the connector to separate to remove the shot from the end. So it's dash. And in Syrian, it will be Salakia. Oh, Salakia. I see the colors. Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right. The nah. Actually, let me make this a little bit different shape to make it easier to tell the difference. It's the Lashawan nah. It's the Lashawan Qadash in the Assyrian. So that's how you write the word Lashawan Qadash, the name of the language in the Hebrew, and that's how you write it in the Assyrian. You got a couple seconds to write that down before I erase it.
Keep going.
We're gonna get started with the alphabet. It's written from right to left, but we're gonna write from left to right, just for the sake of having enough space. No, we're gonna do it the right way. The first three characters are A, Ba, and Ga. In the Lashawan Qadash, the A literally in sideways A. The Ba it's like a 4 with a tail. The Ga it's like a little mountain peak. And then in the Assyrian, it'll be oh yeah. So you got the A, the Ba, and the Ga. You got a couple seconds to write that down. Next, you have the Da, the Ha, and the Wa. The Da, the Ha, and the Wa. The Da in the Lashawan Qadash is it's like I had a brain fart. It's a triangle-like shape. Close it up. It's a triangle. The ha, it's like a backwards E with a long, long side. The wa, it's like the sound you make when they say the letter Y. It's the letter Y. It's the wa. The da, ha, wa. In the Lashawan, in the Assyrian, the da, the ha, the ha, the wa. Let me rewrite that wa actually, because it's a little bit different. Not to be confused with the ending na. There it is. It's the da, the ha, and the wa. You have a couple seconds to write it down. Slow down. Oh, lock it. That actually, yeah. The za, the ka. Ta. The za is easy. It's just a Z. The ka is a ladder. Two longer sides. The ta is a circle with an X inside of it. Za, ka, ta. In the Lashawan Qadash. In the Assyrian, the za, make sure I did that right. Let's lock it. In the Assyrian, the za is like that. The ka and the ta. The ta is like a T with a little tail. The ka is like a gate. The za is whatever it wants to be. It looks like the side of a house. You know what I'm saying? So give y'all a second to write that down. Got the za. It's a Z in the Hebrew, in the Lashawan Qadash. And in the Assyrian, it looks like this. The ka is a ladder and a gate in the Assyrian. And the ta is a circle with a cross in it, with an X in it, and a T with a tail. Next, we have the ya. The ka. And the la. The ya, the ka, and the la. The ya in the Hebrew, or it's like in the Lashawan Qadash. Gotta do it the right way, not the way I've been doing it. That's the right way. The short line through, not the whole way through. Because I used to write it with the whole way. Don't do this. Don't do that. That's not the ya. The The Ka, it's a reverse C with a V inside. And the La, just like the Za, it's a simple A letter. With the La, it's an L. So this is the Hebrew. You got the Ya, the Ka, and the La. And in the Assyrian, the Ya is Ka. Ka. The Ya, the Ka, and the Assyrian. I believe this is where we get to the second. Yes. Ka. So the Assyrian has two different characters. Now we're getting to where you got, if it's in anywhere other than the end of the word, then it's just this character. If it's at the end of the word, it'll be, let me make sure I write it right, it'll be this character with a long tail. It gotta be curved, a long tail. So if it's at the end of the word, this is what your Ka is going to be in the Assyrian. And if it's anywhere other than the end of the word, it's going to be like a regular Ka, or like a Lashawan Qadash Ka minus the V in the middle. The La, easy. It's a 5 without the top. But the Ya in the Hebrew, and the Ya in the Assyrian. The Ka in the Hebrew, the Ka if it's anywhere other than the end of a word in the Assyrian, and then you have the Ka at the end of a word in the Assyrian. And then you have the La, which is just the L in the Hebrew, and then in the Assyrian, it's like a 5 minus the top piece, top line. You all set to write that down. All right. Now you got the Ma. Oh, marker's going out. Here it is. The Na. And the Sa. The Ma in the Hebrew, it's literally an M with a tail. The Na in the Hebrew is an N with a tail. The Sa in the Hebrew, line with 1, 2, 3 lines going through it. The Ma and the Na will get the same treatment as the Ka, where they'll have a different letter. It's like they'll have a different character if they're at the end of a sentence. I mean, it's like the end of a word. So the Ma, if it's anywhere other than the middle, it's open. It's like a little house. It's open. But if it's anywhere other than in the end, if it's at the end of the word, I mean, Salakia, then it's a closed house. The tail. Little closed house. The Na looks like a 3 reversed. Anywhere other than the middle and than the end of a word. But at the end of the word, it becomes, I don't want to confuse y'all. Hold on, let me rewrite that. It's more of a slant than the Ka. There we go. It looks like the Ya, but it's got a longer, or it looks like the Wa, but it's got a longer tail. The Sa is an O with a tail. Everything has tails. So Ma is an M with a tail. In the Hebrew, in the Assyrian, it's a little house that's open. And at the end of the word, it's a closed house. The Na in the Hebrew is an N with a tail. And in the Assyrian, it's a reverse 3. It's like it's a 3. Except at the end of a word, it's an oblong 7 shape. And then the sa, it's like an antenna in the Hebrew. And then the O with the tail in the Assyrian. Give y'all a second to write that down. All right. Next, you have the I, the Pa, and the Taza. The I, the Pa, and the Taza. The I in the Hebrew, in the Lashawan Qadash, is just a circle. It's ironic, they're both vowels in English. The Pa is another one of those letters that's got 2 different characters in the Assyrian. In the Lashawan Qadash, it's a little smile. It's the Pa. And then the Assyrian, the Pa becomes the hangman. That's anywhere other than the end of a word. At the end of the word, it's like it was a hangman before with a tail. Now it's just a hangman. That's at the end of a word. The Taza is another word just like the Pa. It'll be different in the Assyrian for 2 different characters. But in the Hebrew, the Taza looks like the Kwa in the Assyrian. So you got the Taza. And then in the Hebrew, in the Assyrian, the Taza, it's a Y backwards with 2 little tails. And then at the end of a word, the Taza becomes just a straight character with the 2 little tails. So you got the I, the Pa, the Taza. The I is an O, the Pa is a little smile in the Hebrew. And then in the Assyrian, it's a hangman with a tail. If it's anywhere other than the end of a word, at the end of a word, it's just a hangman. The Taza is the Taza in the Hebrew, like a little line, an R with a long side. You got the Assyrian, the Taza is a Y with the tail going back, except at the end of a word, then it becomes just a straight Y, reversed. Yeah, second right there now. We'll do the last 4 together. The Kwa, the Ra, the Shah, and the Tha. So last 4 letters are Kwa, Ra, Shah, Tha. The Kwa in Lashawan Qadash is simple. It looks like it, you think it would be just a Q with a long bottom on it. In the Assyrian, the Kwa looks like the Taza. The Ra in the Lashawan Qadash. Oh yeah. So the Ra in the Lashawan Qadash is like the Ba without the tail. It's just a 4. In the Assyrian, the Ra, it's like the Ba without the tail. The Shah in both the Lashawan Qadash. The Lashawan Qadash is a W. In the Assyrian, it's a W with flair, if you want to call it that. Still a W. Oh, Salakia, no? Oh, yeah, that's it. In the Tha, in the Lashawan Qadash, it's just an X, the Tha. And in the Assyrian, the Tha is a combination of the Ra and the La put together. So you got the Qua, which is a Q in the Hebrew. It looks like the Taza in the Assyrian. Let me rewrite that so y'all can see it more clearly. There we go. You got the Ra. Looks like a 4 in the Hebrew. And a Ba, it's like in the Assyrian. It looks like the Ba minus the tails. The Shah is a W in the Lashawan Qadash. And in the Assyrian, the Shah still a W, but looks a little bit different. The Tha is an X in the Hebrew. And in the Assyrian, it's a combination between the La and the Ra. Y'all expect to write that down. All right. So in order, written from right to left, in the Lashawan Qadash, you have A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Qua, Ra, Shah, and Tha. That's your whole Lashawan Qadash, your whole native tongue alphabet. Y'all a second to write them all out together like that if y'all choose to. Again, you got the A, the Ba, the Ga, the Da. It's like you got the A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Qua, Ra, Sha, and Tha. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We got 22 characters in the Lashawan Qadash in our original language, our original alphabet. All right. Now we're going to write it in the Assyrian. It's a little bit more complicated, but we're going to get through it. You got the A, the Ba, Ga, Da, Ha. It just dawned on me that I didn't actually do the Ha. real quick. The Ha for the Lashawan Qadash. I did do it the right way for the Lashawan Qadash. I didn't do it the right way for this Syrian. I get the Ha and the Wa. It's like the Ha and the Ya mixed up sometimes for that reason right there. The Ha in the Syrian is written this way. It looks like the Ra. It looks like the Ka, except it's open. You can even make that a little bit smaller to make the difference a little bit more clear. So that's your Ha. Salakia. So again, you have your A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka,
Did you explain?
Salakia.
Did you explain the characters at the end?
Kana did.
Okay. You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Kana,
The 4.
the 5.
Yeah, the 5.
So you got the A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta. And then your Ya. I move over here. Your Ya is small by itself. You got the Ka. Oh, yeah, Ka. You got the Ka. And the Ka also at the end will have its own original character. It's a 7 with a long end. The La. The Ma. Remember, it's a little house. If it's in the middle or anywhere other than the end of the word, at the end of the word, it's a closed house. And then the Na, it's a 3. Anywhere other than the end of the word, at the end of the word, it's like the Wa, but it's got a shorter end. And it's got a longer tail. The difference, the Y is more of a better proportion. At the end of the word, the Na has a long tail, just like the Ka. But unlike the Ka, where the tail is straight, on the Na, it's curved. Then you have the Sa, which is just the O with the tail. The I, is a Y with the tail. The Pa, could be this way with the tail, unless it's at the end of the word. Then the Pa will just be a hangman by itself without the tail. Taza, same situation. It can be written this way with a tail. If it's anywhere other than the end of the word, if it's at the end of the word, it's just a regular Y. We do the Qua over here as well, just for the sake of space at the end. That's your Qua over there by itself. You got the Ra. Do it down here. The Ra. The Sha. And the Tha. In the Assyrian, you have A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Kaza. Way over there by itself is the Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Tha. We all second to write them down together. It's a lot. Couple of. What else can I do? Can I do anything nation? Just need to do it. That's it. Huh. Alright. Leave that up there for a second. With that, it's the ISUPK start at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Command Junior Hana. This is Wednesday, it's like not Wednesday. This is Friday night's Lashawan Qadash class, and that's my time. Shalom. I ain't gonna push this. Oh. Boom.
Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about? Hey,
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All they niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the solid and I show her. She could never get a priest holding. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating, why the temple? Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commanding to get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I was stalking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm